All right, welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Now I have played just a little bit on my own because there were a couple updates. Um, One, as you can see, more character models. It's not just like this dude right here. You got a couple different character models. This guy, that hair is not fooling anybody. I don't know how much you paid for that hair, but yeah, I hope it wasn't much. Not fooling anybody. Um, Rearrange the store a little bit, as you can see. So we got a woman here, in addition to our dude here. Um, the name tags, I don't know if they're new or not. I don't remember, but put some paint here. Um, I did get one or two licenses, so let me make sure this newest one. See, it's not priced. Let's do that before we begin. All right, let's make sure I can still do math here. Let's do 50. Okay. Okay, so oh, okay. See, they have new loans here. I took out this big loan and this other loan after that. Um so I'm going to be working on paying off this big one. This other 15,000 one that's all almost paid off. So um all right, so I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff ordered. The store's getting a little big for me to use the scanner right now. So I'll just use that for if I don't have enough for the online orders. But I'm just doing this real quick to give them something to do. All right. And this first day, I'm not going to like do the stores. Um, but then after this in-game day, I'll like, bother with going to the stores and getting the discount prices and all that. But anyway, I'll get some more of this. Okay, let's get them started. Yeah, they can kind of, okay. They can start working on this while I'm getting these online orders figured out. Because with so many products, it's going to be really important to not start until we really have, a lot of stuff restocked. Otherwise, we're just, like I said before, if the product's not on the shelves, then people can't buy it. So it's, you know, wasting money in the long run. There's about to be a pile of stuff. But that's why I want them to at least start working on it. We'll get some more sushi. Look at all the crab sticks we have. Alright, almost done. Getting towards the bottom here. Oh man, that pile's gonna be outrageous. Just give me one sec. Almost done. Maybe not, because I bought a bunch of, there's a couple licenses I got, so maybe not. Okay. Now let's look at this. Oh my god. What is that? Okay, I probably should have turned them back on. Yeah, they can't really work unless I tell them to. So let's turn them back on. That was rearranging the store. All right. Okay, now they'll get to work. All right, good luck with that. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I forgot to turn on music. All right, hang on one second. Oh, darn it. All right, there we go. Here's the music. Okay, my mouse is like, I don't know if my mouse is getting old or whatever, but it's like a little floaty occasionally, so we're having to work through that. And so there was something weird by my window. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Okay, anyway, let's put this in the truck here. Get these delivered, and then we'll open the store. Did this ice cream? Yeah. Toilet paper and beer. All right. For Zelda. Nope. There. Okay, I think this is... Wait, how many do we have? John Graves. Hang on. Okay, we do have 4. Okay, John Graves. Let's see. Cleaner and... the cleaner. There it is. was trying to do a little bit of organization, but it's still not where I want it. Okay, and the sugar is up. And just 3 yogurts? Okay. Okay, yeah, Erica is the last one. Alright, so dish soap is here. Alright, let's grab the tuna. Water. Where's the other? Ah. And apple. Grab some apples. All right. Let's go ahead and drop this off, and then we'll open the store because I don't want time to start and then one of these expires. So, because like I said before, the time for these to expire is very short. So luckily, we have magical time powers in this game where time starts when we want it to. Ah, damn it. It's this one. I don't know if this is bugged or I'm doing something wrong. But like, look, it says the person is the person. I don't think the person's in there because it would like kind of show. Because it's not showing it's here. Because this is the park. It's showing it's here. Like around here. You see, like, you can see people walking through, kind of. So I think, like, when they did an update, this area wasn't put in properly. And I'm guessing there's, like, a person standing in the building. But obviously, that's not supposed to be. So I think it's just a bug we have to deal with. But it's fine. I'm not gonna cry over one. So we're just gonna like throw it here just so it's not, just so it's not, because I haven't been able to figure out how to deliver it to this area because it's happened a couple times. But I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, things happen. I don't know how to make games, but I'm just speculating that's what happened. It's somehow is registering that the it's still registering that part is like a sidewalk or something beside a building and not in a building. I don't know. But it's one of those things I'm sure they'll get fixed with all the updates they're doing. Erica. There you go. Are you short? Okay, yeah, they're it's funny because like there's different like heights of people now, and most of them are just like around the same height, but you'll get some where it's like one of the normal models, and they just scale it up or down to where it looks like a really tall or really short person. It's kind of funny to add variety without more work, but it's just really funny when you see it. How have we already been playing for 16 minutes? I don't understand. I really don't, because all we did was order stuff and then deliver some stuff. That's all we've done. Is it that? Okay. Yeah, you guys know I'm not good at directions. I'm not good at remembering, maps, directions. So, yeah. Even with this small of a map, I am just, yeah, it's not good. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll open up the store and let's do a little bit of planning, and then we'll start helping them put up some of this mess. Okay, so what's the next license? Next license, cheese parmesan, clotted cream. Okay, it looks like it's mostly refrigerator stuff. Let's see, 12,500. Okay. We should have will a refrigerator fit right there? I don't know, I think it just doesn't, but we have some refrigerator room, and oh my goodness, my mouse. I think it's time to get a new mouse, because I don't want, there's a hair on it or something. Stop. Okay, yeah, I think it's time to get a new mouse. Anyway, sorry, I'm just getting really distracted today. So yeah, we can squeeze another fridge. If not here, then just kind of let it float, here or somewhere. So that's fine. So hopefully the end of today we can get that next license. All right, let's kind of help them a bit. Get some of this mess. All right, a lot of this stuff is gonna be I just need to throw it in the back. But alright. Yeah, go get him. Fuck that lady. Yeah, I'm also distracted because there's like it's really cold. Because it's it's winter, so like spiders are starting to show up because because my home office is in the basement. It's a finished basement. It's not like a cave or anything. But yeah, it's the basement and the house was built in the 70s, I think, so it's not a new house. So you're gonna have cracks and stuff, especially in the basement area with the windows. um I'm just kind of finding band-aids for the problem, basically. 'Cause I don't want a bunch of spiders in my office. And right now, if they're babies and they're like harmless ones, like wolf spiders, then I try to put them outside. But if it's like a black widow, because there's some black widows around here, yeah, sorry, I got kids. I can't have you around. I'm sorry. Because like even I've seen them get pretty big, so I don't want them to be even in the backyard getting really big, for the kids and the dogs and stuff. We already have wolf spiders and orb weavers and jumping spiders and stuff around here. We have enough coverage, because people say, oh, don't kill them because they, help with bugs and other things. Like, yeah, we already have that covered with other, like just non-dangerous types. I haven't really seen. I think I've seen one small brown recluse around here, but I'm not too worried about them because, usually like the wolf spiders kind of take care of them. But yeah, if it's not around here, if it's not a jumping spider, a type of orb weaver, or a wolf spider, then don't come in my house, because you're gonna get squished, because you're a danger to my children. And to me, because like if you're a brown recluse, I don't want to get bit by you. I don't want to let a baby one go and then it grow into a big one that will actually harm me. So yeah, I'm not, and people think I'm like afraid of spiders. It's like, I'm not afraid of spiders. One, I don't want them crawling on me, with the exception of like a jumping spider, because they're really cute, and even if they try to bite you, it's like, okay, whatever. And I think jumping spiders are my favorite spider, because I've seen them like catch flies out of the air. So to me, they're the most helpful one for anything flying around here. And then you have the orb weavers, which usually they usually don't come in the house. They want to make webs outside of like the windows and stuff to catch mosquito. I don't know where this is. I'm just kind of walking around. Where is? I need signage. I keep not having signage because I'm like, oh, they'll take care of it, and then I can't help them efficiently. But anyway, but yeah, orb weavers are fine just because they don't, they're harmless and they don't come in the house. They want to build their like big webs outside. The only annoying thing is if I'm trying to like, let the dogs use the bathroom. I have to watch out for those really big orb weaver webs. Sometimes they just do it in the like across pathways and stuff, which is annoying because I don't want them on me. Like, even if I'm not afraid of them, I don't want them on me. Obviously, just like, you know, you don't have to have like a phobia for like ants or whatever to be like, hey, I'm not afraid of them. I just don't want them on me. um, but oh yeah, that reminds me. There was well, I don't usually come home as late anymore since I switched jobs. But I used to come home at like midnight, 1 in the mornings, and there would be this orb weaver that built a web in front of, like, kind of in front of the front door where the porch light is, but it built it kind of like sideways to where it encompassed a good chunk of the porch. Lady, could you like it encompassed a good amount of the porch, but it left like a good size, like it left enough room to comfortably open and close the door and like get in and out of the house. And the way it rebuilt it every night, obviously, because it caught a lot of the little bugs because of the porch light. And it's so crazy. Like, they know, it knew to do that. It was the way it was positioned. It was very obviously on purpose. It knew that people needed to get in and out, and it didn't want its web continuously destroyed. And a couple times I saw it sleeping in the daytime, in like a corner on the porch, because it only put up its web at night. Like, it slept in the mornings and then kind of worked on it late afternoon, so it'll be ready at night, from what I saw. And I looked, and like sometimes I looked at it, it would be sleeping. It would be so cute, just kind of there. And sometimes if it wasn't, I could see that when it saw me and it saw me look at it, it kind of like huddled up where I couldn't really see it, so it knew like when I was looking at it. Yeah, a lot of spiders are pretty intelligent. It's just, I don't want, if the spider's going to be a danger to my family, it can't be in or around the house. Just like, I think coyotes are cute, but if I came across one, I'm not going to like, adopt it and bring it to the house. It's like, okay, it's like, but yeah. And I think the exception to that with not with me, but with most people, is cats. Because cats you'll come across a completely feral, like, I should have made more money today, it sucks. They'll come across a completely feral, like, this is not a domestic animal basically anymore. It's, it's obvious it's been a couple generations, feral cats, and it's like, this is not, and people still like, oh, it's just kind of spicy, it'll be good. It's all like, okay, I mean, you have a wild animal in your house that allows you to touch it every so often. It's not spicy, it's feral. Like, it's funny because like with dogs, they don't get that. Price. Like with dogs, if a dog is aggressive, they'll say, even if it's aggressive for a reason, while working with it, they're all like, okay, this dog is aggressive, it will bite you. And obviously you don't let a dog bite you. You don't let a dog, even nip at you, or they're like, no, that's not, we need to train this out of them because it's dangerous. But with a cat, they're all like, oh yeah, let them bite and scratch and That's just what cats do. It's like, I mean, to a point. There's a point where a cat gets like easily overstimulated and or like just plays rough, and the cat's an actual wild animal and just like bites you whenever it wants. That's not normal pet behavior. And people have cats and have like they'll have like battle scars or whatever from there. It's like, I don't think that, like, what other like actual pet that people normally have can you think of where it actively injures you to the point of sometimes you have to go to the hospital and it's just fine. You know, it's like, okay, whatever. Because you've probably heard of it, like cat scratch fever. And you know, it's an actual thing to where I think it's mostly because cats step in their litter boxes, and unless you're like deep cleaning it every time they use it, it's gross. They're stepping in used cat litter and moving it around and stuff. It's like, just trying to bury, but like their feet are dirty, like and by extension their claws are dirty, and them, like, I don't know if you know this, but just say you get like poop on your hands or whatever, for instance, because it's kind of what they're doing. You get a little poop on your hands, just rinsing it off real quick. I'm not going to say licking it because humans don't do that, but it's same thing, either licking it off or rinsing it off real quick. Say you were to just like rinse it real quick and then go about your day, there's still there's still bacteria, there's still like, that can cause like you to get sick. It still will smell because just plain water is not going to get rid of the residue right away like that. It's still dirty and will still make you sick even if you just rinse it off. That's what cats are. Like, we know that, like, just them licking themselves, that's not disinfecting anything. That's just taking off the residual, I guess you could say. I can't talk right now, but the residual dirt, and so they're not like, they're not dirty per se, but they're just not disinfected. So they are, they're still covered in bacteria and other things that will get you sick, especially because they're licking their own butthole and their paws when they come out of the litter box, and things like that, and they kind of just lick it and then like spread it all over their body. So now their body is like, it looks clean, but it's actually covered in like a layer of their own spit and whatever bacteria is on the rest of their body. And that's cleaner than than some animals. It's not clean. Cleaner is not clean. But I need gas. Let's go get gas and then we'll drop this off. I forgot the point. Oh yeah. So things like cat scratch fever, it'll have all this bacteria and other stuff under its claws, where it's even when they sharpen their claws, it gets off a lot of that, but like really underneath, it's not getting it. It's still like just covered in bacteria basically, and it scratches you, and can make you really sick. Like there's been a couple times where one of my cats, he like can't control his claws sometimes. Like it's not that he's trying to scratch, it's that I guess he overcompensates when he jumps on you or walks around and like uses his claws for grip, and he overcompensates. And that's why, obviously I correct him so it's not bad, but it just happens sometimes. And there was one time where that happened, and my whoops, and the little, not deep scratch, but like the little scratch that he had made, it just burned so bad. It was just burning and hurting. I'm like, it's not deep enough for this to be hurting this much because of the scratch itself. So I went and cleaned it really good and put some ointment on it, and it stopped burning. And that was just straight up bacteria and stuff. That's all that was. Because it wasn't how deep the scratch was. It was just my body was telling me there is a bunch of bad stuff here that's not supposed to be there. So something needs to be done. But yeah, I'm not saying don't get a cat. I'm just saying be mindful of that. When people say, oh, cats don't need baths, they clean themselves. Like, well, I mean, excuse me. It's just like if you have like an inside dog. I still, my dogs, they go outside to use the bathroom and stuff. But I give them a bath. They're mostly inside dogs. I give them a bath every month, and I use the antibacterial dry shampoo once a week, and because if I don't, they do most of what gets dirty on them is just their paws and their legs from playing outside, and they do lick themselves. They lick their legs and stuff mostly, so they do keep themselves relatively clean, but I know that there's still like stuff from outside and like bacteria and other things on them. And also with dogs, I found that they are very greasy, just with like natural oils, and that can build up, and that's what actually produces like that dog smell. So if you have a breed that is extra oily, like I have a American Staffordshire, which is under the pit bull category, and she gets really stinky with the grease. So I just brush her out, and it's fine because it spreads it around. And she has like skin issues. She was a rescue. If I don't do that, the grease builds up and gives her these little like hives. And my other dog is a German Shepherd Husky mix. So it's really just shedding with her. She doesn't get like super stinky like that. Even though her fur traps more of her oils, it's not as like strong and stinky. So yeah, it's not really coat length. It's with dogs, it's just how oily they get. But anyway, let me open the store and then just check on this and then help them out. I need to make some money. What? I'm not making any money. Okay, let's go get some vodka and stuff. And wine. Yeah. So vodka and wine. Let's get some alcohol. But yeah, and even some people will be like, I don't know. People are weird about grooming your animals, and like they'll have so many opinions about stuff that I've even like every time I see videos of like dogs and cats and stuff wearing clothes online, like little shorts and stuff, it is such a debate. People are like, that's abuse and blah blah blah, and I'm like, usually if an animal is uncomfortable, wearing stuff, especially like the like clothes and stuff, I mean, they'll let you know and they'll actively try to take it off. Um, that's why, like animal clothes, they're made differently. It's not just like you can't, unless it's like a puppy or something, you can't just buy like kid clothes or something like that and put it on. It's because their arms and legs, they're positioned differently than our arms. It's more forward. I'm kind of just grabbing stuff. So if you just put human clothes on them, they will be uncomfortable. Yes,
Mommy.
baby? Yes.
Bernice is red.
The what?
Bernice.
Bernice is red?
No.
Molly is red?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put some ointment on her, don't worry. I'll help. I'll get her. What?
This.
Oh, one sec. Okay, here, go plug it in before it dies. Plug it in.
Okay.
Here you go. Okay. Yeah, sorry, my daughter, just like I was talking about, my daughter was talking about the, one of my dogs with the skin issues. Her belly is red because she came in from outside recently, so, her skin's a little irritated, so I have to kind of wipe it off and give her a brush to help that. But anyway, but yeah, people get so like angry if they see you putting clothes on your animals. But as long as it's actually made for dogs and cats and stuff with the correct shape, then it's fine. A lot of dogs, like I've seen, they actually really like it. It's cozy. It's like it's like a warm hug to them. So they actually really like it. Some animals don't like it. It depends on the animal, which should be common sense, but I mean, it's the internet, and you kind of get to see the people in their stupidest state. Okay, we gotta make some money here. Like, what is happening? Come on, let's make some money here. There's way too many people in here for us to not be making more money. Yeah, there shouldn't be, like, I'm gonna try to pay attention to, like, if someone says something's not in stock and quickly get it. But there really shouldn't be really anything out of stock right now. I can't see that.
Mommy, did I look green now?
Yep. And I got my daughter her own little makeup bag recently because she likes to put on like lip gloss and stuff, and she kept stealing my makeup. So I just got her like a little cheap mascara, and she had a lip gloss, and I got her a lipstick, her first like bullet lipstick, and she just loves it. It's just because she wants to be like mommy and wear makeup. I usually, with that kind of stuff, just kind of take their lead on it. If they say, "Oh, mommy, could you buy me some makeup?" then I'll do it. I'm not forcing them to wear it just because they're girls, or like jewelry, or having their hair a certain way. I just let them tell me, like, hey, can I get a new hairstyle, or can I get some jewelry, or I'm really into outfits that look a certain way, like more girly or less girly, or like, okay. Um, I'm sure a lot of people already, I mean, have been through this, especially, well, girls and boys too. Different, the beer, um, with different things, but, um, it's like people get so mad when their kids are not exactly the way they envisioned. It's like you do realize that that's a completely different human than you, right? It's not like a dress up doll. That is like an actual like human that you created. It's, you know, it's not an extension of you. It's another person. Um Maybe that's it. People struggle to with the concept that their kids are people. Um, they're actual, you know, they're actual people. I think there's a glitch going on with the payments, but I'm not going to exploit that. I'm just going to try to pay what I can, but I think there's a glitch with that. Which, you know, I'm going to keep playing the game because that's not my fault, but it is kind of helping me out. Not going to lie. Because we need more money now. Because we're already at 47 minutes and we haven't made any progress. Like, that's crazy. How have we been playing for almost 48 minutes? How? I feel like I just started up. My goodness. Just time is such... It's a problem with a lot of things with me, with like perceiving time. You know, because I have a type of ADHD, and that's just kind of universal with people with ADHD. It's like time just moves differently. That's just how it is. It just, we perceive time differently. You know, and that's not just observation. That, you know, with the research and stuff, that's scientific fact at this point. Come on, I want to get another license. I need more money. Guys, buy more. What is going on? But anyway. But yeah, that's I guess my biggest problem with life right now is just trying to do everything I both need to do and want to do in a day while having a handicap, basically. Like, it really is like a natural debuff when it comes to just your daily life. And you would think that would be well known at this point with people with ADHD and other things that are like ADHD, but some people just still don't know that. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it's like a natural debuff. Where I wish I could, you know, I do take a pill for that and it really helps, but even with that, it just, you know, because no medication is going to completely take away things like that. It's just not. You can have the, you know, the highest dose and the best medication out there. It's not going to completely take that away. And if it's to that point where it is, it's going to have so many other side effects where that's going to be your new debuff. You know, it's good, the side effects. What? Guys, like, okay, see, like, you saw right there with the bank, it should have been, there should have been one that should have taken out. I could have sworn, but it didn't, but it disappeared. See, that's what's happening. And see, I am still going in there and like paying the loans and stuff because I don't want to cheat, but yeah. Anyway, okay, let's check the pricing. And right now, let's just get what's completely out. Oh, I forgot I had a drink here because I was like, oh I wish I had a drink. My throat's getting a little dry. Oh, and lo and behold, it's right in front of me. You know, I just said before I have ADHD, so. And I was talking with my husband about that because there's this short that this I didn't get any wine. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. I went there and didn't get any wine. No. We need stuff that's just completely out. So let's do that. I think just the, okay, garlic, and I know that beer is out because people grab so many at a time, but he like, basically it's,
Mom, I'm hungry.
okay. What do you want to eat?
Papa.
Okay, 1 second. Let me do this. I'm gonna get 10 of these. And then I'll go get her a Hot Pocket. Okay, we already have wine in the bag here, so let's do that. Okay, and I'll let them kind of work on that real quick. 1 second. All right, we are back. Okay, so we're getting towards the end, and we still haven't made progress. So I'm gonna go ahead and not do the online orders because it makes a bit of money, but not enough to justify the time right now. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing the online orders. I just want to keep them boosted and so we can keep stuff on the shelves and make money so I can get that next license. I'm sure that other one, the smaller one, is either paid off or almost paid off. So I'll probably take that one out and grab the next. I wish I can do the next 2 licenses, but I'll grab at least 1. So we can make some progress. I think this was over here. But we have at least, you know, if we like kind of squish it a little bit, we have some more room. And I do want to, after I get the next 2 licenses, probably I want to expand the store again. Just because I want to add more self-checkouts. because at the end of the day, it's such a line even at the self-checkout, so we need to install some more. And like there is room like technically in areas, it'll be squished though. But yeah, I just want to concentrate right now on just helping to keep these shelves. Why are you? Okay, sometimes they'll do that, but they'll like snap out of it by themselves. Okay, why did you just do that? You saw he just like went and then like went in a circle and then continued like nothing happened. Like just, you don't need to be putting flourishes on things, just do your job. Okay. And I could, there is like a run button I could do, but with such tight corners, it really won't help. But yeah, right now I want to, before I buy anything else, I want to have everything put up, because what's happening right now is they're not able to put stuff up fast enough, so it's kind of wasting money. But yeah, definitely after this day, I will take out loans and find a way to make progress, because I don't want to stop, honestly, today until we get the next 2 licenses. So I'm kind of, I don't know what this is. Like, I'll just put it in the back. I'm kind of hyper focused on that, so I really want to get that done. Boost this guy. Alright, and then pretty soon, not at this second, I want to try and get another restocker, but that'll take more money, and yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Let's see, to get another one, we need 5 more racks, which will not fit in there right now. I guarantee that. Because even if we like squish it more, because I've tried to do that, even if we squish it more with how it is right now, 5 more will not fit. Maybe like 2 more. Alright, let's go through again and see what's actually empty. Because we still have a pile, so I don't want to get like a bunch of stuff. Let's go through, and the stuff that's actually like this, it's almost empty, so I'll do that. Like the vegetable, like this is almost gone, this is gone. See, like with all this stuff being sold, you would think we would be making money faster, but the margins are just very bad. Okay, just give me 1 sec. Let me just look through this. Oh, surprisingly, this freaking little beers are not in trouble. Surprisingly. That. I thought we were out of more of the produce, but I guess it just looks like it. Okay, see, like, all these people in the store, it's... Yeah, we need another self-checkout. Okay, so let's look at the bills real quick. And when the morning rolls around, I'll see what loan I gotta take out. Okay, so, okay, that's already paid off. This is starting to get paid off. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Oh. We have a good amount of shelf space, so I wish the next one was a shelf one. But that's okay. Good on the beer, so. Let's just finish out the night. Try and get some of this picked up. Let's pick up some of these stragglers here. Why are you confused again? It's alright, because in the past they used to just be stuck until you kind of like got out and got back into the game, but they usually unstick themselves. Usually. Let's grab this box all the way out there. Alright. I'll probably go through with the scanner on the produce. Because people buy so much at a time, that's why that runs out so quickly. Like the little stuff, like the garlic and stuff, a lot come in a box, but they just buy like 10, 20 at a time, so. Still in there. The store's closed, so, yeah. I have, everyone has things to do. They want to go home, so could we move it along? Maybe? Is this the last lady? No. Of course not. But the stuff needs to be put up anyway, so it's fine. Alright. Alright, it's a lot better. Hey, you guys need to make some progress on this while I'm getting the pricing. Because I need that pile gone. Let's see. And I hate that that's stupid. I don't know if you noticed that notification is stuck. So it's a little annoying. About Zelda's order, but it's fine. We'll just try to ignore it. Okay, anyway. Okay, really quick. Let's get this pile down. Okay, so the next license we need 1250 plus the amount to get a fridge and the food. And this loan's for, okay, so that'll be plenty. Okay, oh, so let me go ahead and while they're doing that, let's take this loan. Let's take this license. Now let's get this pile down and we will get that other fridge, place it, and get that food and place it. Yeah, I was hoping to do the other license too, but that's 20. Why did I do that here? That's gonna be too much right now. I'll probably do a couple more in-game days off camera because it would just be grinding basically at that point. So I'll probably do that after I place this stuff. We're just gonna do a few minutes of this real quick. just gonna throw them in the back at this point because I'm just trying to make some room. Come on, guys, it's gonna move on. Come on, I hired all you guys to do this. I shouldn't have to be doing so much of this. Yeah, speaking, that reminds me, like when managers say that kind of stuff, like in front of employees, like I know they think they're trying to motivate and stuff. You're just pissing everybody off. Like, that's all you're doing. You're not, I don't know what you think you're doing, but it just pisses everyone off, which actually makes everyone work less efficient. So yeah, bosses, managers, whatever, don't do that. You're being an asshole and you're making everyone work less efficiently, kind of subconsciously and kind of on purpose. They'll do it too. Because they know at the end of the day, you get paid more than them, especially if you're the owner. But especially like a manager, like you're getting paid more than them. So, and they know that. So don't. And with a lot of jobs, they're all like, I'm gonna get paid the exact same whether I work slow or fast. So, how about you check your attitude? And that's when you'll start having to worry about people like hiding in the back and smoking or something when you're not looking, or just like finding little ways to look busy but not actually, be busy. That's when you get stuff like that. Like if you're a genuinely like nice person, you motivate everybody, you do help out, like if people are loyal to you, they'll just do their job and they'll want to do it because of you. That's what you need to inspire. You want to make them want to work as hard as they can when you're not looking, just because they respect you and like you so much. And they want to, they want to impress you and, show that they appreciate you as a boss by doing, doing their work and even extra work. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I think we're at a pretty good spot in the pile. I can go ahead and turn them off and get some stuff ordered. If we don't turn them off, they'll just kind of be putting even the new stuff away in the back, and that's why you're trying to figure stuff out. Okay, so I turn them off. I know I need a fridge. And the new products. got enough shelf space. They won't be exactly where I want them, but they'll be there. Okay. So let's figure out this fridge first. Because I don't think it'll fit there, but we'll see because that's where I want it to go. Actually, yeah, cool. Okay, I thought it wasn't gonna fit. Good. Okay, good. We don't have to try to figure that out. Well, let me see what these dogs are barking at. Alright, it was just the garbage truck. Okay, oh, who is this man? Okay, you're not as hot up close. What is up with your shirt? Like, your shirt's too long, my dude. Okay, anyway. That guy. Okay. Alright, is that the... Oh man, I already had stuff in the... Is this new stuff or not? Because this looks like that other bread, but... Maybe it's not? See? Like... Hold on, let me check, because... I thought I cleared everything out of the spot that wasn't new, so let's check if there's like a new bread. Let's see, cheese, Parmesan, cheese. No, I guess it was just in the... I don't know. Okay, anyway, cheese, Parmesan. Let's go ahead and put it in the new one, I guess. Yeah, not right now, but here pretty soon. I have to move around the stuff in the fridges to way it makes more sense. Okay, this is gonna need more than one. So where, like, you know, the dairy stuff's together, all the alcohol's together. I don't have to do that, but if I'm going to be helping them, it really helps, and also so I can just quickly look and see what's out. It's not just chaos. Alright. And yogurt. Okay, long grain rice. Let's see if there's any space. There's space there, but these flowers. I'll put it here for now because we don't have another flower that needs to go there. Okay, sugar. There's no space there, so I'll put this here under this sugar. I'm just kind of looking to see, because I want to see if we technically have more room, but it won't look right. So what I'll probably do, wait, did I place the cheese yet? No. We got that cheese, but not this cheese. Okay, so what I'll probably do is before that other license that's produce, I'll probably do another store expansion. I'll just work on that off camera, and after I do the next store expansion, then I'll come back and then we'll work on the next steps of the store. Oh, let's go somewhere. I think that sounds like a good plan. Like I said, I don't know what's up with that weird loan glitch. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's actually a glitch. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, but while I'm putting this up, I will say thank you very much for watching. Even if it's like in the background or something, it's still like obviously really helps me out. Thank you to the new subscribers that we've been getting in. I mean, thank you so much for, I know I'm not very good at making videos yet, but thank you so much for watching and helping me out, and hope you get some entertainment out of it as well. Have a nice day.